Okay, you guys ready?
I'm ready. You're ready.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the chomp zone with the common snapping turtle. 1, 2, 3. For several years, I have been on a mission to find and catch a world record-sized snapping turtle. Throughout the process, I've encountered many of these elusive reptiles, and to do so, I usually have to jump from a kayak and into water over my head. This is one of the most dangerous aspects of my job, and trust me when I say that I always try my best to avoid being bitten. But try as I might, when you work with this many turtles, accidental bites do occasionally happen. This turtle just bit the top of my thumb off. And boy, can they be painful.
Hold on.
That's what you get for climbing in a cage with a bunch of turtles. Then there are the intentional bites. And I think we all remember the episode where I was chomped by the alligator snapping turtle. The ultimate goal was to show you what happens when a snapping turtle locks its jaws around a victim.
Oh, jeez.
He's through into my arm. Unfortunately for me, the giant reptile just decided to chomp on my arm until its beak pierced the brace, ultimately bringing the scene to an end. Okay, turtle can take a break. It was one painful experiment that didn't exactly go according to plan. Through social media, I recently asked the Coyote Pack, would you like to see me chomped by a common snapping turtle? Oh, ooh, that hurt, but it didn't draw blood. I wonder what a larger turtle would do. You guys want to see me chomped by the common snapping turtle? Well, a whopping 95% of you said yes, get chomped. So today I'm going to do just that and demonstrate what happens if you ever get your hand locked in the jaws of a snapping turtle. Now, I know you're watching this video and you're thinking, Coyote, this is absolutely crazy. This turtle's gonna bite off your finger, it's gonna bite off your hand, it's gonna cause so much damage, you'll have to go to the hospital. We have thought about this in advance, and we actually have some safety precautions in place to make sure that that turtle does not take a chunk out of my hand. We purchased these dowel rods. What I'm gonna do is cut a section of the wood and then glue it to the side of my hand so that when the turtle bites down, my hand will be sideways and it's going to strike out, whap, and latch on. Now, the beak is going to pierce the top and the bottom side of my hand, but what I'm really worried about is the scissor power of those jaws, and that's why a snapping turtle bite can be so bad. Their jaws are razor sharp, lined with that beak. As they bite down, the beak cuts through the skin. Now, what the wood will do is create a barrier between the turtle's beak and its ability to scissor all the way through my hand and take out a triangle-shaped chunk. I know you're probably thinking to yourselves, well, it's still gonna bite you, it's still gonna hurt. Yes, it absolutely is. And hopefully the turtle holds on the first time so I don't have to be bitten more than once. Now, once the turtle bites me, I will show you how to get a snapping turtle off. And there are a couple of methods you can use. The first one is water bottles. Simply dumping water onto the turtle's face, in its mouth, and on its eyes should make it feel as if it's back into its natural environment, which would be the water, and it will let go and try to get away. Now, if the water bottle method doesn't work, what you can do is completely submerge the turtle in water. If this does not work, the last resort is rubbing alcohol. Now, this is something that I've seen a number of different people use when they've been bitten by snakes or alligators, and it's not gonna hurt the animal in any way, but it's just kind of a sharp, pungent taste in its mouth, and it should force it to let go of my hand, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you guys how to take care of that bite with some first aid.
And if none of those work, we just have to wait.
Yes, that is the worst case scenario. If it doesn't let go from one of these methods, I will have to sit there, bite my tongue in pain, and hope that eventually this turtle loses interest in my hand from being angry at me for letting it bite my hand, and then it lets go. Oh boy, we are seconds away from me being chomped by the common snapping turtle. I'm definitely nervous right now. This is gonna hurt. Just imagine that beak piercing through my skin. And if it bites and it holds on, whew, it is going to be incredibly painful. That's not a small turtle. It's about 10 pounds in size, and it is going to crunch my hand. Oh boy. Okay. Now, coming across a common snapping turtle this size isn't super rare, but oftentimes I catch turtles that are significantly larger than this. A turtle larger than this would definitely do a massive amount of damage to my hand.
Camera 2, camera 3 are rolling. Coyote, your GoPro is rolling. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my goodness, you're actually doing this.
Yeah, well, let's see what happens, right? I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm about to enter the chomp zone with the common snapping turtle. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
1, 2, 3. Ah! He missed the wood! And he's latched onto my hand.
You alright?
Ah! Ah! Oh, he's ripping the side of my hand. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna touch the turtle. He missed the wood. This is bad. He is, ah! Oh! Mario, give me a bottle of water. You can see the turtle beak has pierced through the top of my hand, and it is latched into the skin. He's got his eyes closed, jaws locked in place. Just lightly strip that onto the top of his head. He's biting down harder. He's biting down harder. That's not working. That's not working. Oh boy. To lift him up and get him into the water is going to be extremely painful. I want to go straight to the rubbing alcohol. Now you can see the way that his jaws have scissored into my hand. The beak has pierced through the skin. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad.
You ready?
He's got the backside of my hand. Yep, go ahead, just kind of dump some into his mouth there.
Ready?
Real light, real light. Okay, there he goes. He's trying to get off. He's trying to get off. There he goes. Ah! Oh, wow, he cut major holes in my hand. Okay, let me dip him in the water to get that rubbing alcohol off. There you go, little buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
I'm really nervous. Okay.
Yeah. Ah, jeez. Oh, man, he bit right there and slid off to the side. Ah! Oh, that hurt. Ah, hold on a second. It's almost like his mouth wasn't big enough to reach around and bite onto me. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna just get this piece of wood off. Ah! Ah! There's the bite right there, you see that?
Oh my goodness.
Ah.
Oh, it's torn you. Wow.
Well, the water actually just caused the turtle to bite down harder. It wasn't until we got the rubbing alcohol into its mouth that it actually would let go. Now you can see where the jaws scissored through my skin. Wow, and the crushing power was insane. I honestly thought the water was gonna work, and I thought I'd be able to get it back into that container of water to dunk it underwater. Only in an emergency situation where you didn't have rubbing alcohol would you want to do that.
Did the dowel rod was ineffective. It didn't help at all.
It missed the dowel rod. It bit to the side. I mean, I guess that's one thing you can't anticipate exactly where a turtle's gonna bite. Ah, he missed the wood. Let's bring the turtle back up. Make sure he's okay. Come here, buddy. Oh, okay, yeah, I see ya.
He's like, let's go again.
Let me hold him up kind of like this. Well, that was actually a pretty quick chomp and release. I thought I was gonna be able to take that pain a little longer than that, guys, but having the turtle locked onto my hand was, that was intense. Just imagine what a turtle that weighs 40 or 50 pounds could do. Definitely would break your hand, if not take off your fingers. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. I know you were all thinking, Coyote, getting bitten by a snapping turtle was totally crazy. I agree. And trust me, it really hurt.
He missed the one.
But hopefully me being chomped by what I consider to be a small turtle will serve as a warning to everyone out there watching. Snapping turtles have the potential to be incredibly dangerous. Do not try to catch them. Do not try to pick them up. In fact, if you come across one of these turtles in the wild, simply admire it from a safe distance. Unless the animal is provoked, there is absolutely no chance you will end up taking a chomp. If you thought being chomped by this turtle looked painful, make sure to go back and watch the time I put my arm into the mouth of the alligator snapping turtle. And don't forget, subscribe so you can join me and the crew on this season of Dragon Tales. He slipped in between the bamboo and went into my arm.